resume the picture.
There we go.
Okay.
All right, we're coming. We've got this somehow. We're getting recombobulated. There we go. Hi.
We're combobulating. Okay, we're good. We're good.
We're totally combobulating. How is everybody doing tonight? Would you like? Listen, we have so much to get caught up on here on this show.
We have a lot to cover.
So much to cover, and here's the God's honest truth. We had so much to cover that I actually wrote a surfeit of cards for this evening's presentation.
I feel like I came to you with too much material today.
And that's fine. That's fine. I honestly, better too much material than not enough.
It seemed like at the end of the writers' meeting, and by that I mean after chores, we have a...
Let's not pretend we're a real show. I don't want to give anybody the wrong impression.
After chores, I'm basically like, here's everything I thought was funny this week. And after point number 12, you were like, okay, that's enough.
No. I was never that's enough. I'm like, I can't keep up.
You said that's enough.
I honestly, I did say that is enough, meaning like, I wasn't in any way admonishing, but like, you must stop now. I was more just like, I can't keep up with all of the sheer volume of things that are coming. I want to make something.
He's dead. He's literally, Tim's like, I'm dead.
He's dead. Yeah. So
he's dead.
The object of the game increasingly seems to be to make me go to skeleton. So I figured we would just do this. And Laurel got me this shirt, and I absolutely love it. But let's be patently clear about one thing. We are a distraction, right? Yeah, we know. we are very, very well aware.
You can go back to scrolling the news right after this show's up.
Yeah, you can if you want. I just,
you okay?
I hit the hi, is this on? Hey, how's it going?
Oh, hi, Scott Coates.
Hi, Scotty Coates. Oh my God, my mom is here. Ray Saloom is here. Christina's here. Hi, darling. David's here.
We are so excited to see each and every one of you.
And my friend Tim. Hey, everybody. You guys know my friend Tim. I think we've introduced him. We jumped him in a few weeks back. He's a dear friend of mine from high school. He and his wife are watching tonight from Southern California. Perhaps you've heard of him. It's a place on the map. Let's see. Laurel looks like a movie star, doesn't she?
Oh my God, thank you.
Oh my goodness,
so nice.
She absolutely does.
I did my hair just for you.
Swoon. Also, you're not going to be able to maybe get the full effect of this unless I come up real close, but Laurel got me a product. Now, I am a fella who likes products. I'm not going to lie. And this product, actually, because one of the things that will happen is...
you do love a product.
I do love a product.
And listen, I love a product, and if you like a product, you will steal my product.
You
will be like, what is that product?
I've been known to steal a product from time to time.
You stole all my fancy shampoo.
I did. It's the thickening shampoo because as
you're like,
as we know,
I love it. I'm going to use it from now on.
So anyway, Laurel got me this. It's like this wax for my beard. It isn't traditional beard wax, but every time I go to the gym, I do my little sweat lodge afterwards. It doesn't matter. And then I'll jump in the shower. And then when I get out of the shower and I dry everything, my beard is usually like this, and I have to do things to kind of get it under control. Now tonight, ladies and gentlemen, it's hang on,
your beard game is on point.
Yeah, see it. Wait, let's
because of that beard wax.
Beard game absolutely on point.
Yeah.
Also, in other news, I'm getting hair this week. Hey, kids.
You are getting a hair transplant.
I'm fucking getting hair this week.
That.
Oh my goodness! Right, next time you see it, it's going to be just a forest of scabbery.
You don't show your hair.
By the way, if you're a fan of science fiction, forest of scabbery, fine volume.
So one of our friends came by this week to drop off some Halloween decorations that she had borrowed.
Yeah.
And I said, she said, we should have dinner this week. And I said, we can't because Stefan's getting hair transplant. And she goes, Stefan doesn't have hair? Because she's literally never seen your head.
I wear a hat all the time, so nobody actually knows my dirty dark secret that I actually I don't have hair. I don't have. Here we are. Hey, ladies and gentlemen.
You don't have to expose it now. You're getting hair.
I was going to say, why am I exposing it now?
Why are you showing it now?
Well, and I'm being very, very upfront about this for the very simple reason that, of course, it's not going to be like those of you who have known me to be lacking in follicles up top for years and years and years. I would just show up one day like Tim. We're going to go to the 40th. We're having our 40-year high school fucking
But
reunion.
no one would ever. First of all, you
Words,
look
I just-
great. You
thank
look
you.
great with or without hair.
Well, thank you, but I just,
No
you
one,
know.
and also you always wear a hat, so no one even knows if what you have going on.
Right. No, that is true. But I wasn't going to go to the reunion this year and just be like, hey, guess what? Did you guys know I've had hair this whole time and just been wearing a hat to cover it up? No, I'm not going to do that.
But that could be the big reveal.
I bought hair. I absolutely bought
Tim,
hair.
you're going to the 40.
Oh,
right?
fuck yeah, we're doing it. Words I never thought I'd say. Oh my goodness, kids! It is Saturday
And listen,
night. Are we
I'm
ready for
not
this?
going to the reunion because I don't do that.
Yeah, no. We
Hang out yourselves.
We see this as a solo affair.
You don't go with me to my reunions either.
I did for the first one because I know that was
was
something
fun.
you were a little racked about, and then after that, and literally, here's how it went. So she's like, I'm a little nervous about this. You mind coming with me? I'm like, absolutely. So we get in there, and after about maybe 5 seconds, she's like, this is amazing. This is fantastic. And she runs out with her friends. And I spent the rest of the evening with the boyfriend/husband table. And we
That's
got
right.
shit-faced.
That's right.
Shit-faced. Oh, because none of us had to drive.
That was
It was
fun.
absolutely fabulous. Yes, it was a really, really great time. But then since then, we kind of do the...
Yeah, we're like, go and have fun with your friends.
And here's the reason why. Here's the reason why, as I have...
You want to relive your
You
youth
wanna
days,
pretend-
right? You want to pretend you're young again.
You just get to pretend you're 18 again
yeah,
for a fucking
you just
weekend.
run
Why would you
around your
pass that?
hometown going, oh my God, let's go do this, like whatever.
So
fun.
hi, Mara Winders. Oh my goodness.
Hi.
So cool. I'm so glad that all you people are here. Listen, we're going to start with something very, very important, and we're going to start with the apologies and retractions. Now, we haven't done a proper apology.
Okay, but we need to
and
wait until Joe
retraction.
Johnson gets here to explain
Joe
about
Johnson,
Pantyhose Gate.
are you present?
Where's Joe Johnson?
I don't know if Joe Johnson is here, but he is extremely central to this story for reasons that will be they will be evident shortly.
But were you going to start apologies and retractions without Joe Johnson?
Well, we were hinting about this during
In the group chat.
In the group
Yeah.
chat, because I think a lot of people were like, "What the hell happened with Joe and the Polly Pocket and the whole fucking thing?" Well, we have some updates for you kids, but I don't think that it's Joe. So, Joe's here. Yeah,
Okay,
my mom
okay.
said Joe is here.
Okay,
Okay.
okay.
Are you here, brother? I haven't seen you yet. Okay.
Okay,
Well, very
so,
good. So listen. I think this is your story to tell, right? I don't
so-
want to step on your.
Okay,
your
there's
glory.
Joe. Okay.
Hi, Joe.
Okay, here we go. Eric says, I didn't
You
go to
got
my
the-
high school reunion.
One word. Centralia. Yeah.
Okay.
That's not good.
That's fair enough. That's fair enough. Okay, so if you remember last week, we had a moment where we made a Polly Pocket joke.
Yeah.
And Joe Johnson, because he likes to make fun of how old we are.
Always.
He goes,
Always.
what is this, a reference from the 1900s?
1900s,
And
baby.
we're like, wait a minute, Joe Johnson. Polly Pocket is still very much a thing if you have
Absolutely.
little kids. And you're about to find out because I'm going to send you a Polly Pocket
You will
that
know.
your kids will love, and then you're going to be stepping on them for all
Yeah, the
eternity,
reason why
right?
this came up was because Ray
Right.
had said something about, like, one of the things that parents always curse is stepping on Legos, and somebody
Right.
else said, well, wait till
you step on a Polly Pocket.
Right.
Like,
yeah.
like
So-
one of those little Polly Pockets.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
So, I after the show,
Yeah.
I went on Amazon and
Immediately?
Amazoned up a little Polly Pocket, which I had sent to Joe Johnson's house
Yeah.
because I thought I'm gonna be funny and you know whatever, it's
As
$10
one
or
does,
whatever.
right.
Okay, so then I get a number of Amazon notices during the week, like this is delayed, this is denied, this is whatever it is, and then I get this has been delivered. And I'm like, fantastic. And there's a photo of Joe Johnson's porch
Joe Johnson's
and door and
doorstep.
whatever.
Exactly.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And so I pop over to Joe Johnson's messages and I go, did you get the package?
Did you get the package, Joe? Did you get the package?
And he goes, huh? And I'm like, did you get the thing we sent you? It's
Yeah,
it's so
yeah,
funny.
Yeah, it's hilarious.
Because, and I never say what it is because I figure he knows what
he
it
can
is.
figure it out,
And I'm
yeah.
waiting for him to open the package and laugh and message me back.
Right.
And then he calls me on the phone.
So there's
and
a
I'm like,
long pause in all of this, and indicating to you that, like, Joe seems to either not be amused by what has been
so
said.
I go,
or,
wait,
yeah.
did you leave before we were making the Polly Pocket joke? Like,
Right.
what's going on?
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
And he goes, there's a long pause, and he goes, did you mean to send me this, or has my Amazon been hacked? And I'm like, what are you talking about?
No, it's a joke.
Funny.
It's funny.
Joke.
We
It's
send you
Polly
a
Pocket.
Polly Pocket,
Whatever.
blah, blah, blah,
It's
yeah.
funny. So So then Joe Johnson calls me on the phone.
And then it's like 11 o'clock at night.
It's like 11 o'clock
So this
at night.
seems to be something of an emergency.
And Stefan and his mom are in Canada.
We were in Canada last week,
So I'm all alone. Joe Johnson calls me on the phone. He goes, what did you mean to send me?
Yeah.
And I'm like, Joe, it's a Polly Pocket. What do you mean? Were you not there for the joke? And he goes, Lori, it's pantyhose.
Yeah, this is what arrived. This is what arrived for Joe and his family and his two small children. Oh my goodness. What could be creepier? What could possibly be creepier?
So this whole time,
some sort of mix-up,
I've been
obviously.
creepily like, did you get the gift?
Yeah.
Did you like it?
Did you get the gift? Yeah.
I have a photo of your doorstep.
There's a photo of your doorstep, like leaning, like he could hear our breath going, did you get it? You get it? And I'm sure Joe was thinking, what the fuck is wrong with you people?
It turned from a fucking funny joke into like, I'm the guy from Silence of the Lambs.
You're
and I sent you fucking pantyhose.
Bill or
and then Joe goes, do you think I'm J. Edgar Hoover? And I'm like, what?
Now that's a reference from the
reference
1900s.
Right. Okay.
That is a reference from the 1900s, my friend. That is absolutely
okay. So that now Joe is commenting, and I got the package. I absolutely got it.
Yeah.
And I can't wait.
So Eric says send those over there, and I think I know what Eric is going to do. They're going to immediately put them on their heads. Carrie and Eric are going to put them on their heads and come and terrify us.
So Joe goes, I can't even explain what was going through my mind. He's like, what is going on here?
Unbelievable.
And I'm like, okay, well, it's funny because you're a tall person yourself.
Exactly. He's
Maybe
a tall
you
gentleman.
could put them on.
Perhaps.
So Joe hangs up and he's like, you know what? That was funnier than the original joke.
I think
so
that's
thank
exactly
you.
right. So there you go. In any event, I think with the place that we go from here is confuse and terrify someone with an Amazon delivery. Terrify someone with an Amazon delivery. I managed to time
you
this
did?
one. Oh,
Fantastic.
yes, I did. Pat on back.
So then it was even funnier because then I went through my whole Amazon my whole message history with Joe Johnson. I have to call him Joe Johnson. I don't know why it's alliterative.
Jolien Johnson is his full name. I think I'm pronouncing that correctly, am I not?
Just looking back on my side of the conversation, I seem like even more of a creeper. Right?
Like, sure. Like the more that you are trying to say.
I got a photo of your.
Did you get the thing? I got a photo of your front doorstep. Yeah.
Did you like it? And he's like, "What are you talking about?" And I'm like, "Did you get it? It's a joke. Did you get the joke?"
Did you get it? Yeah. No. So literally,
Amazon
we're the two creepiest.
Is literally trying to embarrass
Earth.
me, and I'm like, I was just trying to be whatever. Okay, fine.
Yeah. So Joe is so scared as to what that could possibly mean. Really, as we're saying, a grown man and his wife and two small children, pantyhose, from Amazon.
But Joe wants to know, why do they put that next to the children's toys?
Well, there's that.
What mix-up in the warehouse happens?
Yeah, I was going to say. So somebody is obviously working like 9 shifts in a row or whatever, and it's like, man, put it in the bin, and God bless him because working at Amazon, they didn't let you pee at Amazon in the warehouses. So honest mistake, but ultimately a hilarious mistake.
Oh, and also because they didn't fulfill what I said. There's no gift pack. There's no.
Right.
There's no
it just
gift
shows
message,
up randomly.
Right?
It doesn't even say who it's from.
So I go. Eric goes, sorry for your lost Christmas card.
Yeah, that is to confuse and terrify somebody with your delivery. Let's see. So why does Amazon put those next to children's toys? Okay, so confuse and terrify somebody with an Amazon delivery. A case of Listerine, says Ange. I think we're trying to tell you something.
Yeah. So
let's
I'm
see.
sorry.
Christina says she's sending us a couple of MAGA hats. Okay?
Great.
That would be confusing and terrifying. Send Stephen a case of non-alcoholic beer. No, thank you, sir. No, thank you, good sir. Oh, it's a PBR night tonight. Your delivery of a rattlesnake is still per policy returnable for a full refund. Good to know. Pantyhose, rope, masking tape, a knife, and a Polaroid camera. Go to your local supply store and order all those things together. Be sure that you get them with individually charged on your credit card. You know.
Yeah, exactly. Joe's like, but some little kid could have gotten that.
I know. It's unbelievable.
It's just pantyhose, but
when
it's
you
like,
think about it, that where it could have gone, where those pantyhose could have gone.
Also, I just wanted to ask, just for the point of speculation, who got the Polly Pocket?
Who did get the Polly Pocket?
And
That's
also,
what we
those
want to know.
pantyhose are weird. It's like it's not even normal legs.
They're very. These are some slender ass pantyhose.
What?
That lady's a stick figure. Yeah. You remember when somebody mentioned legs? Remember the legs pantyhose? They used to come in plastic eggs. Oh, I was so
Nothing
amused.
beats a great pair of legs.
Nothing beats a great pair of legs. I was very amused by those when I was. My grandmother used to give those to me, and I would play with them, and it was so much fun. A do-it-yourself brisket, says my mom. Let's see, an MTG real doll.
Do it. Order it right now. Do it.
Oh, that Cro-Magnon forehead of hers. Oh, my goodness.
Why have I been agreeing with her lately?
Well,
she has some takes that I'm like, you know what?
Because she's a politician. She's kind of figured out, and apparently she wants to run for Senate, so she's tacking in the middle.
Oh,
let's see. Welcome neighbors. Send the new neighbors a basket of lotion and a garden hose. Sure.
Why not?
Or it gets a hose gun.
And what will show up?
Yeah.
You never know.
Do-it-yourself crucifixion kit. Send condolences wreath to the newlyweds. Let's see. A do-it-yourself brisket. Please come to the station and pick up your package notice. Joe said he hadn't laughed that long in a very long time after it was explained.
Once he figured out what it was. Okay,
right,
fine.
yeah.
So we're calling this pantyhose gate. Sorry about that.
But a plunger, says Ray, is something that would terrify somebody if they got that through Amazon. Christina said that rather. One pristine Look Smart stock certificate entitles you to one share of this former search engine darling. Was it a darling? Was it ever a darling? Did people actually use it? I wasn't sure. A pregnancy test. Orange is the new black prison panties. A case of Jell-O to the swingers up the street. Summer's Eve. Okay. Joe says that they has to go because they're on vacation in Leavenworth.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you for being here to check in. And say hi to your lovely family.
Yeah.
We adore you all.
Sorry about that.
This one.
Sorry, we're creepers.
We're totally creepers. This one totally has to go to Scotty for an MTG real doll. That is a very, very terrifying. Now, listen, in other news, and this is very, very exciting, kids. I can't hide my enthusiasm in this moment. I'm literally quaking with excitement. Someone who has been an absolute regular on this show has made a return. Who can you imagine it might be? Of course, ladies and gentlemen, it's Bonnie. Bonnie's back.
Bonnie's back.
Back again.
Back again. And she's giving away cheese. You better not ask how that cheese is expired or where it's been.
You better not ask any fucking questions,
kids. You
kids.
better not ask any questions.
A huge pack of Swiss cheese slices. First come, first serve, she says. So
you
Bonnie's
do what
back.
she wants. This is Bonnie's world, not yours.
Exactly. You don't make the fucking rules. Bonnie makes the fucking rules. You text first, or you get no
pack of slices. You text and you get it, or you don't.
You get no spoiled food. No spoiled food for you. If you don't text first. This all, of course, begs the question: where's Bonnie been? Now, Tim and our dear friends Tim and Mara, I'm not entirely sure if you've been up to date on this, so we'll just play
the tales of Bonnie.
Sure.
Let's
play
get
a
you
quick
caught
video.
up on Bonnie.
Yeah, exactly. So while you guys are answering where Bonnie has been, this is really all you need to know about our dear friend Bonnie.
Let's do a backgrounder on Bonnie.
She's a person who gives away meat.
Throw to Bonnie
Online. I'm just about to, as soon as I can find it. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Okay, here we go. Be right back. Be right back in 2 and 2.
That's right.
I would like to give away some ground beef today. I have a lot of it. There are approximately 1 pound packages. Some is frozen, some is not. You may receive meat from me once a week, Monday through Sunday. Please provide a specific pickup time in your ask. Do not message without being invited to, please, because ground beef is all I'm offering at this time. Ground beef is all I am offering at this time. Ground beef is all I am offering at this time. by 7 p.m. today.
Oh, yes, indeed. Oh, it's a trip down memory lane, isn't it, kids? Oh, it's so delightful.
And in case you're wondering, that's my friend Alona's sunglasses. That
Oh,
she left
sure.
here at my house because there's no way I have anything cool enough to.
No,
yeah,
you looked absolutely. Laura looked so fucking hot in that video. Okay, so some of the things. Where's Bonnie been? Having fun with the family, says my
That's
mom.
right.
Prison.
That's
She needed fresh stock. Ray says went vegan for a week, couldn't hack it. Now back with the finest of expired meats and cheeses. This is your round, by the way.
I
Just
know,
so you
I know. And I already picked the winner.
Oh, very good. Christina says starting a Swiss
In my mind.
cheese TikTok challenge.
That's right.
Oh, we're all winners. We're all winners, aren't we? She's been working on her new line of blue cheese made with expired milk. The ER, let's see, my bestie Bonnie lives in Oswego, so maybe they were having a Bonnie meeting. Well, my Bonnie lies over the ocean. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, good night. Good night, everybody. I'm dead. Good night. My Bonnie lies over the ocean. Bonnie has been hanging out with Yellow Jackets in the woods, says Tim. Jail court, says Christina. She fell asleep on Bob's lawn again, says Scott. Left her panties on Bob's lawn. Okay, so we had an only show moment there between Kathy and Scott.
Yeah.
The adult arcade looking at other examples of expired beef. Mar says she's dying. All right. Let's see. Good. I'll get you a shirt. Let's see. Bonnie's been in jail waiting trial for poisoning someone with an unknown expired product. Maybe.
Right.
She could be out on bail right now. Tillamook, she expected to go legit, but couldn't hang with the food safety rules. Lost a limb in the grinders. Dear Lauro.
I give the point to Christina for she's been in ER, she's been in the ER, she's been in jail, she's been in court.
Christina
she's
had
been all over.
many fine answers.
That's right.
Many fine answers. Welcome back, Christina. We're so glad that you're here. Listen, we've been talking about the New York Times for quite some time and how really they seem to have their finger on the pulse of where the American newspaper reader is. The old gray lady, she never lets you down. Case in point.
What was the production meeting like to get to this article?
Well,
I'm just wondering.
So just kind of catching everybody up. Last week, or maybe it was the week before, the New York Times decided to run an article on how to get out bloodstains, and they had it looked like a Rorschach
Finger on the
of
pulse.
blood. And certainly their editorial department. It's just like, let's go and talk to a Trump voter about why everything that his Justice Department is doing is absolutely justified.
So let's see. America's circling the drain. People are eating Lindt sandwiches. What is an article that we can write that is relevant to everyone? Sure. Okay, here we go.
Yeah, here we go. In this is a retro dish that looks spectacular. Ladies and gentlemen, it is a caviar pie. Listen, who hasn't known the heartbreak of having leftover caviar? And that really is apparently what this is for. It's for leftover caviar.
It's to use up your leftover caviar.
Use up
and
all
who
your
hasn't
leftover
had
caviar.
this problem?
Now, here's how I imagine the editorial meeting going in New York Times. Now, listen, we have had party after party where we're entertaining our 16 closest and best. And of course, after every single get-together, we always have just scads of leftover caviar. Who knows what to do with them? Why? Can we get some of the fine folks down in the arts and entertainment to throw together a little recipe about what to do?
We're at our weekend place in the Hamptons, and the one problem after every party is we have too much leftover caviar. So why don't we write an article about that? That seems relatable to the people.
Sure.
That's my idea.
What are some other totally relatable New York Times recipes, folks? What are some other totally relatable, anything with a gold foil that they care to as Lauro said, this is a time when people fucking they're losing their SNAP benefits. People are being resorted to eat like fucking sand sandwiches right now.
I saw an article go by this. I mean, it's sad, but it's relevant. Like they were bringing back Depression era recipes. Water pie was one of them. Make water pie before you make fucking caviar.
Made by a fella in a barrel with straps. Hey, all right. Nothing sounds like the Depression like Trump built the ballroom in the White House. That's true. It is absolutely true. Wait, listen. While Trump was, this is so fucking on brand for this administration. During the time that Trump was overseeing all the cuts in SNAP benefits.
Kathy just mentioned the Gatsby ball.
Oh, yes. I was going to say that Trump is throwing, and Mar-a-Lago is throwing a great Gatsby ball. I mean, you can't write this if
He's
you
doing that on purpose.
I think he is. If
That's
you
fine.
were,
That's
I would be like, as your editor, I'd be like, send it back. No, too on the nose.
Yeah.
Too fucking
Are you
on the
serious
nose.
with this? Like,
Jesus
this
Christ.
is one of those things where super rich people are like they are unrelatable and they only know other super rich people, so they
That's
all
it.
have the
That's
same
all
problems,
they- yeah,
right?
yeah.
They're like, oh, I have that problem too with too much caviar.
Darling, honestly,
know.
it's a scandal. I simply, it is so wasteful to throw away all this fine sturgeon roe. But what are we going to do? You see, Eric said it's the last
Exactly.
pie he would ever eat, meaning like death row kind of last pie you'd ever eat, or like I've never eat that. Leftovers caviar. Call Angela. They're just trying to give 45 ideas for what he'll do with leftovers at the Gatsby
That's right.
Ball. Walking Dead tainted meat. I love it, says Tim. That's funny. Let them eat diamond frosted cakes, foie gras, and jelly sandwiches, says Christina. That's a fine recipe. 2 of them, says my mom.
Puffer fish and chips. That's funny.
I think my mom means that Mar-a-Lago had 2,
Oh, yeah,
fuck
I
the
think so,
poor
yeah.
balls. Fuck the pores. Hey, ladies and
Fuck the
gentlemen,
pores.
fuck the pores.
What do I care about?
I mean, according to him, we have 0 inflation. Prices are lower than they've ever been. Absolutely, yes. Go to the grocery store. You'll see. 2%.
How to tell the chef on your super yacht that you don't like the shrimp without hurting their
Yeah, exactly.
That's a relatable article
That's
from
very
the New York
relatable
Times.
piece.
That's what they're
Absolutely.
covering next.
2% discount on golden toilets, puffer fish and chips. Ah, that's funny.
That's right.
Fugu and chips. I love it.
Because endangered.
The only caviar I'll eat is cowboy caviar. That's good. I like that.
Is that the one with the corn?
Yeah, what is cowboy caviar?
Yeah.
I believe you can find the ingredients at Walmart. There you go. How to avoid the pork. How to tell the chef on your super yacht. Yeah, you don't like the shrimp with that. Lobster stuffed crab stuffed filet mignon encrusted with golden Bitcoin flakes.
There you go.
That's good.
There you go.
Monkey brain bread, grasshopper pie, which apparently David's mother used to make, this time with real live grasshoppers. Tim is just a series of random letters. Certainly very relatable from the New York Times. 20-ounce cut of prime rib on stale cedar plank. My mom watched me eat a 20-ounce cut of prime rib.
You did that.
We
did it.
We were at our favorite restaurant and up in Vancouver, and I'm like, I am real hungry. And the waitress is like, are you sure? I'm like, yes, I'm really sure. I mowed that fucker down. If it had been the Tall Texan, that place in fucking El Paso, I would have gotten it
I
for
was
free.
just going to say, years ago, we went to the Big Texan, and they have this thing where if you eat the whole meal, you get it
72
for
ounce,
free.
yeah.
And as soon as you see all the food, you're like, nah, I'm not going to do that.
fucking
I'm going to
way.
make myself
literally,
sick. Thanks,
the
I'm
steak
just
is
on
the
a
size
road
of a
trip. I'm not
house cow.
going to do that. No,
It's a bad
thank you.
idea, honestly. Let's see. Ritz Nick apple pie for all. Feeding your family on $2. It's corn, black beans, etc. Yeah, that is the cowboy caviar. Finding food in the trash. Giuliani gelato. How to keep your hungry staff from passing out. Breaded shark fin fun snacks. Cup
Exactly.
noodles. Hi, Carrie.
Hi.
Hi, darling.
Hello. Oh my
let's see.
God!
I've
Did you
got
miss the whole pantyhose gate
Yeah,
thing where
yeah,
I
yeah.
sent pantyhose to a grown man? Yeah, I did that.
You'll have to roll the tape back later. Absolutely
Yeah.
prime content. I got to give
Wow.
this to Eric for how to avoid the poor. That is absolutely an article.
Eric had several good answers,
He
like how to
certainly
find
did.
food in the trash, how to feed your family on $2.
So we tried very, very hard this week to bring you.
Oh, hi, Alethea.
Oh, hey, it's Alethea.
Wait,
Hi,
let's
darling.
see if we can
Let's
invoke
see if
your brother now.
Can we
Hold
get your
on.
brother? Yeah, let's see if we can get your. Just let him know that his sister is here, and then perhaps he'll materialize. Now we had tried very, very hard here on the program to get this one particular item. Now you know we like weird food, and the fine folks at Oreo, Nabisco, I believe, Nabisco.
The fine folks at Oreo neglected to reach out to us for
They did.
coverage or sponsored content. I don't know why. We're so popular.
Honestly, we're so popular. It was a slam dunk.
2 or 3 people sent me the Thanksgiving Oreos to see if I could
Oreos.
order them and
Sure.
cover them in my...
They look like this, basically.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, wait, no, that's... Good night, everybody. Good night.
Oh, that's a caviar pie.
yeah,
Sure.
exactly. Did I not?
Here's the thing.
Yeah.
Oh, you didn't...
I didn't.
You didn't clip the-
I don't
yeah.
think that I did. But anyway, it's basically an entire box of Oreos, and they are all of the flavors of Thanksgiving, including the mashed potatoes and also
Turkey.
the turkey and gravy.
Yeah.
So
And a couple of people were like, "Oh my God, that sounds
Oreos.
disgusting."
We would be trying those right
you should
now
try those.
if we were
so
able
I tried to order
yeah.
some, and they were completely sold out. Just
No,
totally
exactly.
sold. Very
Now,
disappointing.
It did beg the question, though. Like
I'm
this,
all over that.
This is something that they are definitely starting to do, creating Oreos around certain occasions, holidays, if you will. I'm thinking that there are maybe some occasions that you might not want to have Oreos designed around. So let's talk about some of those. What occasion should they probably not make Oreos for? You know, last day on death row, maybe like your final meal.
Your
Oreos.
last meal.
Yeah,
What would your last meal be?
You know, honestly, I've thought about this question. I don't know why I've thought about this question. Ideally, they would let me make it because what I would do is I would make my spaghetti the way that I liked it. It's my comfort
spaghetti
food.
is so
It's
good.
the way my mom made it.
Yeah, it's
She
so
taught
good.
me how to make it with. You got to have the brown sugar, man. You got to brown sugar in there.
So good.
And that would probably be my last meal on earth if I were to choose.
We had people over.
New York pizza, and washing down with some New York pizza.
We had people over for a Halloween party thing,
Yeah.
and you got complimented on that spaghetti. It was
I
real
did.
good.
It actually, yeah. It seemed to be something of a crowd pleaser, which was very nice. I listen, as I say, I always love to cook for those whom I love.
Christina says colonoscopies.
Well, guess who's back?
Do you know? Do you know
Back
that
again.
I'm? Do you know that I'm back on the stalker email list for Cologuard?
Cologuard, ladies and gentlemen, it's the DIY of colonoscopies. It's very, very punk rock, and also you get to pretend you're a cat and shit in a box.
You know what? Without going into
Double
too
trouble.
much detail, let me tell you
I think
what
I did that
happened
for you.
the last time I did Cologuard. It
Yeah.
was about 4 years ago,
Mm-hmm.
and my doctor said, "Hey, you should get a colonoscopy." And I was like, "No, I don't want to do that."
No, dog.
And she said,
No, you first.
"Why don't you do
You first.
Cologuard? It's this new thing."
Yeah.
And so I did it, and it was terrible.
as one would imagine.
And then I got a nasty text from Cologuard saying, "We couldn't read that sample."
So,
and I'm like, you know what? I'm out. It's going to take several years before I can mentally get there again, Cologuard. Fuck you. Because you know what? They send me a text every single day to peer pressure me
This is
until
what
I
they
did
do.
it. And then I did it. And then they were like, "We didn't do it right." And I'm like, you know what? I can't.
Few things about our dear friends at Cologuard. First of all, they really want your poo. They will not leave you alone. I swear to God, it's
You're
the
just
text,
making jokes
it's
because
the phone calls.
you successfully ran the Cologuard gauntlet, right?
The only thing that one can say at this point is, I guess it was enough. I don't know. I don't know.
When I called, they said, "You know, we also get that error if it's too much." And I'm like, "What are you talking about? None of that makes any It's poop in a box! What am I supposed to do? It's poop. I'm so humiliated. I just wanted to avoid a colonoscopy. At this point, I should have just done the colonoscopy.
I have to tell you, honey, between the two of us,
care.
I'm usually the oversharer. I can't believe
Oh,
you
Mike
actually.
Torres just showed up.
Mike
Hey!
Torres. Oh, we're having
I
a
pooped in the
family
box.
reunion on the show, just as I wanted to see. Mike, your sister's here. Alethea, your brother's here.
Let's just move
Hooray.
on. Let's
Talk
just move
amongst
on from
yourselves.
what we were just talking about because nobody wants to hear about poop in a box.
I think that we are
damn
in.
it.
I will change the topic slightly, and that is, I think we are in the DIY period of late stage capitalism, which is to say, we're doing so much shit ourselves now, right? We're literally like, let's do a colonoscopy ourselves. We'll at least do the first part, right?
Ian said they should not make Oreos for Black History Month. That's it. You are correct.
Good night, everybody. I don't think anything is going to happen on the show.
No, Alethea's daughter just said, "What should they not make Oreos for?" And she said, "The hospital."
Okay, cool. That's
That's
excellent.
hilarious.
Oh my God. Okay, your first period Oreos. Ash Wednesday, the Ghislaine commutation. Yeah, when she gets
Gross.
when she gets commuted, her sentence commuted. Veterans Day, diagnosis of celiac disease, says Fred. That's funny. Being groped by the president. A
Sure.
bris.
There you go.
Fat camp send off. Oh God.
This is my round to I hate this.
Surprise,
I
you're
can't do
listed in
this.
the Epstein files. Oh, I
can't
think
do this.
I think we already picked our winner. Let's see, a dental conference. Lori's positive herpes test. Grandpa's
Listen, I don't
prostate
have
exam.
that.
Black History Month. And honestly, if you, I think
No,
we should go ahead
I'm
and
good.
choose that, and
Black
I'll
History
let you choose
Listen,
the next
though,
round. But yeah,
you guys, last
holy
week,
Jesus Christ.
I'm glad this went away, but last week I had this cup
Ooh-wee.
of coffee that was very hot, and I burned the absolute shit out of my lip, and
Yeah.
I was like, oh no, now it looks like I have actual herpes.
So yeah, then she's going to show up on the show, and yet again, it's
It
going to
went
say,
away,
"I don't
but-
have herpes."
Yeah.
People
I
don't
don't have
have.
herpes.
Okay, let's see. Mara says Tim started having them at 35. Yeah, so you got. Listen, this is no joke, man. I do not do the.
Are we
poop in
talking
the
about
box.
Oreos?
We're talking about poop in a box, and I don't do it anymore. I do the actual colonoscopy because, and I can't stress this enough. It's a great nap. At our age, we don't sleep that well.
One thing
It's a
about
fabulous
you,
nap.
what I think your toxic trait actually is that you love a colon prep. Like you love you're like, oh my God, I've never looked better.
When you take all of that giant jug of
You love
like,
to take a selfie after a night of colon prep.
you shit your guts out, and then at the end of it, oh God,
You're
you
like,
feel so
look at my
clean.
goddamn cheekbones. I
feel
look
clean.
so
You
great.
can see I haven't
You've
seen my
done it
cheekbones
like
in years.
like numerous several times.
David says practicing cunnilingus techniques. McRib return. Happy adult circumcision day. Yeah, Tim just said you get the best picture. Yeah.
Yeah.
It is a great nap. It's true. It is. So Ange gets that one. Congratulations,
Yeah.
Ange. Holy God, that honestly is the funniest thing that I have seen on
Listen,
the show in quite
I love
some
an
time.
anesthesia nap. I'm not gonna lie. I'm just really afraid of the prep. I don't want to do that.
It's not fun. It isn't fun, but better safe than sorry. Seriously. Oh, kids, listen. So moving right along. Now, speaking of recipes. You of course know how to make brownies. We all do. It's usually we'll make them in a box, but every once in a while somebody will come along.
I
with
feel
kind
like I
of
should
different
issue a trigger
idea.
warning for this. It's
A little bit of a
it's
trigger
little
warning
weird.
here.
It's a
Okay,
little
so
weird.
this gentleman here says baking chocolate brownies with you can't really see
Oh,
it.
no.
Yeah, you can't really see it underneath that. Basically, he's making brownies with beef blood, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, you can see it on the screen. Look.
Okay, good. Yeah, I was try making chocolate brownies with beef blood. Surprisingly, the blood just made it taste more chocolatey. Not sure what I think of it yet. No banana because I don't like it with chocolate. Yeah,
You're
you
right.
wouldn't want
You're
to
right.
make
The
it
banana
weird.
is what's
That's-
gonna make
yeah,
it weird.
That's
right?
the weird part.
The
Yeah,
banana's
certainly
gonna
don't
make
use that
it
banana,
gross.
sir.
Okay.
What on earth are you doing?
Yeah. You know what tastes
Banana.
bad with chocolate is banana, not blood.
Not fucking blood.
Okay. You know
My
what? Fine.
Blood
That's fine.
brownies.
Fine.
Jesus H. Christ. Anyway,
Fine.
listen, how do you make your brownies weird? I don't
Listen,
know.
after I took that screenshot, I was like, I'm done with the internet for today.
The internet has
good.
you're on a timeout after that internet. Yeah.
Okay. I don't know why the internet felt like Facebook felt like that was something I would like to see. I don't want to see that.
Listen, you might need to tweak your algorithm a little bit.
How do I do that?
I don't know. It seems to be
Yeah.
dialing you in, kid.
Yeah.
Holy
Christina's like,
Jeebus.
no banana. Don't put a banana
Yeah, just
in.
no banana.
No,
Absolutely.
bananas would make it weird. Okay, that's
That
fine.
would definitely make
Sure.
it weird. Holy God. Oh my fucking God. Now I tried blood sausage for the very first time, in part because
And Mara says those aren't vegetarian.
Those are
not
not
at all. No. Your mom wants to know why he has a surplus of beef blood. This is a good question.
honestly, in these difficult times, in these uncertain times, you just store it out back.
It's the New York Times next
It
recipe.
really is. Things to do with beef blood.
Yeah. Fine.
Well,
put cottage cheese in, says Gary.
That'd be nice, exactly. That apparently is the base of blood sausage, which I had to try in large part because one of my heroes, Anthony Bourdain, love blood sausage, love blood sausage. I'm like, okay, I got to see what this is all about. Any chance I get, I have to have them. That's not a terrible Bourdain impression, but anyway, you get the idea. Anyway,
Mike says, yeah, beef blood does store surprisingly well.
it really
Oh, well,
does.
that's really
Sure.
good to know.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's good to know.
Right.
I keep losing my Now this is great. So I've dropped my chapstick on the floor, and of course, it is covered in dog fur. Oh, great.
And beef blood.
Anyway, I tried blood sausage. Anybody else try this? It's mushy. It really, the consistency is just not great. It was not for me. Your mileage may vary. You might enjoy the hell.
I don't know why you're looking over at me. I won't eat leftovers
I was
that are
gonna say, I
left
don't know
over
why
the
I was
next day.
trying to- yeah.
I won't eat a hamburger that's well done that's the next day. Why would I eat blood sausage?
Wait.
In what dimension would I eat blood sausage?
That's a good point. We missed a little bit of an exchange between Eric and Carrie. Eric said, "I never want to drink colon prep again," and Carrie says, "But would you eat colon prep Oreos?" That is how they should be. Listen, the fine folks at Nabisco, you're missing the boat on this one here.
That's right.
I think you've got a real. Every time I take these off, I am shocked at how fucking silent it is in this room. It is utterly,
it's psychotic.
deathly, psychotically silent in this room.
It's real quiet.
Let's see. So no bananas, vampire brownies, fucking Jeffrey Dahmer. Sure. Those aren't vegetarian at all.
No, they're not.
Says Mara.
No, they're not.
Let's see. Put a severed finger in as a surprise. Black beans in brownies are actually great. They actually surprisingly are. Tim says he likes his brownies with the Epstein files. Can we have them? That'd be nice. Although at this point, can we just Occam's razor this thing? We know what he did. We don't have to. Anybody who needs any more evidence isn't paying too much attention. I leave them with Lori for 24 hours.
Just to make it weird.
Yeah, stuff them with Black History Month Oreos. That's good.
I'll find a way.
Magic mushrooms. My brownies are weird by association, says Kathy. I'll get the brownies from All Things Sammamish. Absolutely. Let's see. Give him LSD. Sorry, that's that's a terrible idea. Let's see. He's a kosher butcher. That's funny. Let's see. I wait until they expire them, offer them on the Buy Nothing group, or
That's right.
give them to Bonnie. Bonnie will take them off your hands. The Times recommends caviar. That's a callback, my friend. That is a callback. Let's see. My grandfather apparently loved blood sausage. All right. Get them from unsupervised from 7-year-olds, selling them on the corner or in front of the QFC, as they are wont to do. Eric finds his brownies on the street, and he just leaves them in his car. The colonoscopy prep, I was surprised, is Miralax and Gatorade. Oh, Jesus Christ. Let's see.
No.
Prunes made the weirdest brownies I've ever had. Beets were good, said Mara. Define good. 2 girls in a cup. Top them with soggy biscuits. Have their troop meeting at Drag Queen Story Time. Offer a prize to anyone who finds my missing bands. Oh, Anne's gross.
That was real gross.
Oh, that's one toke over the
Real
line, my
gross.
friend. Wow, I got to check out for a second after that. Yo. All right, kids. Dear world, who are the funniest?
That was what makes it weird? No, it's you.
Yeah. So is it
It's
me?
you.
Fuck. God damn it. Let's see. We had so many goddamn great answers on this one. I think. I'm gonna go with Tim for just serve him up with the Epstein files. I think that's right. Tim. Oh my goodness. So now we have, we as a service to you like to track all of the latest trends that are happening on the interwebs so you don't have to, right? We provide this as a
Because
as a
don't
free
scroll
service.
your phone, stay off your phone. It's going to give you...
Exactly. So Lorno stumbled across this thing inquiring what your old person trait is, meaning if you are our age, there are certain things you just simply don't want to change. Am I getting that right?
Okay, so the meme is, what's your old person trait? And we started talking about this because he sent me a quiz. It was like, take this quiz. And I'm like, no, I don't do that. My old person trait is I think everything's a
stealing
scam.
my identity.
I think everyone's trying to steal my information. So I'm like, no, I won't do that. Everyone wants my social security number. So because I just read this and it was a meme. My old person trait is that I think a website should work in a web browser and not try to open an app.
I kind of agree with that too. Quit trying to make me migrate to your fucking app and just give me the information. IMDb, knock it off.
And then,
goddamn, I just want to know who's starring in this obscure fucking film from the 2015. And
Right?
then it's like I
don't want to do that.
David Strathairn, I think it is. So I just want confirmation from IMDb.
So this is the thread that I observed. It was then someone replies, my old person trait is that I think video games should work without needing access to the internet. That's a good one.
I guess I don't know. It's like how old are we talking here? ColecoVision? I mean, what are you
Oh my
looking
God.
for?
Alethea goes, "Oh my God, you're Barb."
Oh, Alethea, way to
Wait,
go. Well
do you
played,
mean
my
Barb,
friend.
your mom, or Barb,
Barb, our
neighbor?
Oh, okay. Yeah. All right. Because Mike and Alethea's mom is named Barb.
Yeah.
So anyway, let's just.
What's your old person
Let's
trait?
put it to you. My old person trait is blank. My old person trait is fucking get me off the phone with this goddamn robot. You will see me screaming into the phone. Person, human being.
Here's the thing.
Human being.
I feel like you should just be able to call up a place and work out a problem by talking to a person.
Okay, so this is definitely me curmudgeoning it up. So strap in, kids. Strap on. Strap in. Here's the thing. Every goddamn corporation that employs one of these services, press 9 if you want to talk to boo boo boo.
That's not saving time.
Or the one that really kills me is if you'd like to check your balance, you do. Like, listen, I know how to check my fucking balance online. I've been alive for the last 30 years. I know how to do this. I wouldn't be calling you and
If
wasting
you
my time.
want to mail us something, here's our address. That's not even a good use of your phone
Just
tree.
fuck
I
all
know
the way
how
off.
to mail.
Fuck off and keep fucking off and never stop fucking off with that shit. So I want somebody to, and all these corporations make gobs of money. Hire somebody to answer your fucking phone. There. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
Hire someone to answer your fucking phone that isn't 20 years old and doesn't know how to talk on the phone.
Well, there is that.
Right.
Yeah.
Because I feel like anywhere you call up a place and they go, hello?
Yeah.
Yes? Okay, bye. And then they hang up and you're like, that's not how you do phones.
It isn't.
That's not how phones work.
Well, and then the other thing that will sometimes happen is you'll wait on, you are the 168th caller in line, and you'll sit there and wait. It's like, oh God, I was going to do the fucking dishes, and then the biggest lie of all is enter your number now, and we'll call you back. And they'll call you back, and your phone will never ring.
You're
and
not going to call me back.
Calling for 7. It's like, no, you're not going to fucking call me back. And then. You finally get to the person, and it's like, you go, hi, hello, hello, sir, can you hear me? Hello, boop, boop, boop. Oh, God. If my iPhone did not cost lots and lots of money, it would have gone right. And replacing a window, oh, boy. Right out the window, that thing would have gone. Let's see, my old person trait is shit should just work.
That's right.
Says Eric. Let's see. My old person trait is getting up to pee at 4 a.m. and not being able to fall back asleep.
God damn it.
My brother in arms. Holy God.
That's not even an old person trait. That's just a trait. Okay, it's.
Tim says, you call on the phone, you are fucking old. Exactly. Ange gets a craving for clove cigarettes every time she hears a Morrissey lyric. That is, yeah, absolutely
That's
right. And Tim, of course, we would wash it down with Bartles and James. Am I right?
Seagram's.
Seagram's
Golden wine coolers.
Pantyhose should come from the drugstore.
That's the same as Chili's baby back ribs.
I think it is. I think
the exact same.
Bruce Willis stole that riff.
Oh my God.
Pantyhose should come from the drugstore, not the postal service, says Carrie. I agree with that. And ask Joe. I think he backed you up on that. I can nap on every single moving vehicle. Ray. I'm very envious. Eric is going to go to the store and buy it. Tissues in every pocket is my old person trait. But have you started tucking it into your wrist? That's next level right there. Get to the effing point, says Scott. By the way, Scott, you can use profanity here on the show. I don't know if you've been around. Have you seen our show before?
We're fine.
My cell phone is made by Jitterbug. It just makes calls. Kathy says, my old person trait is I substitute a different word when I can't remember the super common word for what I'm trying to say. Oh, Kathy.
We're there.
I feel that pain. I feel that. Am I regular today, says David. Mike says, when they do a big pitch like, are you a veteran? No, I'm not. And then they talk about all these amazing benefits that I don't even qualify for because I'm not a veteran. Don't qualify for those benefits. Why can't I look it up in a phone book? My old person trait is that if an event starts after dark, I'm not going to it. You and me both, Kathy. Write a precise note with dates, times, and times about poor customer service and never send it, Christina.
Oh my God. Today, I spent 30 minutes trying to program the Echo that's in the kitchen to show the goddamn date.
Just show the date.
Just show the date. There's one thing you need in the kitchen, and it's the date. I'm sorry, but
every
it's the
single
date.
day. Well, it's very, very important for you.
Why
because you're
won't it
often
show the date?
Is it past the expiration?
That's right.
We'll want to know.
That's all I need to know.
Alethea says, complain about the ridiculous children in the road looking at their phones instead of driving safely. Oh,
that's a good one.
Hang up and drive. Let's see. You really have to back into that. Do you really have to back into that space, says Scott? Laurel calls that the back and sniff. My mom says in the old days.
I hate the backing into the space more than I can even tell you. It's my pet peeve of life.
Absolutely not necessary. In the old days, you could solve a problem within 3 minutes because you could talk to a live-ass person, said my mom. The whole DC after a long wait. 95-cent gas. Pluto is a planet, says Gary. Yes!
That's true.
That is true. Needing a pelvic floor PT and not knowing what a pelvic floor is. Lying about having plans. Root beer barrels. My mom says Kleenex in every clothes hole. I initially read that. It's Kleenex in every hole, and I'm glad that I reread it. Wishing I was one of my dogs. Necco wafers. Fuck it, it's just the USSR. Fuck this shit to everything. Oh my goodness, you people are killing it. I want my pennies. Thinking of 20-somethings I work with as youngsters. Dear Laura, good Christ.
Wow.
I don't know how you're going to choose. This is quite something.
I'm going to give this to Kathy for her many fine answers, including trying to think of that word.
Now,
I'm there with you.
I just stumbled across something here today. This person was kind of kvetching about their life, generally speaking. And they said, I failed my fucking driver's test today. I'm 26 years old. I can't hold a job. I can't get laid. I can't even drive. I don't deserve flavors, this person says. So wow. It is a plain slice of bread and an egg without the yolk, a hard-boiled egg without the yolk. And that, of course, begs the question, wait, did I, oh, well, yes, what do you not deserve? That person feels they don't deserve flavors. What do you not deserve? Holy moly.
Probably I don't deserve a phone because I can't behave myself when I'm calling people on the phone.
Yeah,
I did hang up on a customer service person this week.
Here's something that I find absolutely fascinating about you. You have the ability to talk with a person you have never met before and be like, hey, how's it going? Oh, hey, blah, 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 blah. And the next thing you know, you guys are talking as if you've known each other for fucking 25 years. It is an astonishing gift that you have, where you make people feel comfortable almost instantly. On the other hand, I'm going
to attribute that to the military kid.
I was going to say, I think you're an army brat, and so you had to kind of move around and be like, hey, new people.
Yeah.
I'm here.
Here's a whole bunch of strangers.
Well, so what was the weirdest thing that ever happened when you went to a new school and you were the new kid?
I never went to a new school. This was only summer when I would go live with my dad.
Oh,
I would just have to meet new people.
Right. And the new kids in the neighborhood would be like,
Yeah.
So they'd be like, well, what's your story? And
it's nothing ever. It wasn't ever like a new school weirdness. It was just like a mostly social events and dinner parties and stuff like that. And try not to be too weird and call attention to yourself. So it was always like, hey, tell me more about that.
Well, so one of the things that you do to break the ice at parties, because oftentimes they always say, ask questions. And so when I'm talking to somebody, I'll think, okay, well, let me ask a couple questions. Then I run out of questions, and I'm like, do you like gravity? I completely run out of how is it having that head/face? I don't know what to ask anymore. You, on the other hand, will ask some of the weirdest, most bizarre questions to get people just fucking talking. What's your favorite one that gets people talking? That just people don't, and people love.
For sure, it's how do you feel about clowns?
How do you feel about clowns? And everybody has a thought.
What's your opinion on clowns?
Everybody
and people are like, the off to the races. Oh my God, I had this experience with this clown, and then they'll tell you all about it. It's like David Sedaris gets bored making small talk, so he asks people things like, when was the last time you touched a monkey?
Or touched something dead, I think is another one, yeah. When's the last time you touched something dead? Oh, Jesus Christ. Let's see. So what do you not deserve? Let's see. Carrie says she doesn't deserve mayonnaise.
Okay.
Anne says she doesn't deserve all of you fine people. I think you do. This stupid shoulder, says Kathy, for sure. You feeling okay, kid? We've been thinking about you. My upstairs neighbors. Your attitude. Eric says,
I hate them for you.
I hate them on your behalf. Eric says he doesn't deserve our attitude. Miracle Whip, says Scott. I remember the first time I tasted Miracle Whip, I was over
the tangy zip of Miracle Whip?
It was the tangy zip, and we were over at a friend's house, as one does when you're a kid. You'll always wind up at somebody's house for lunch, and the mother will be like, if you have somebody who's willing to do that, the mother will be like, okay, I'm making sandwiches for everybody. Who wants turkey? Who wants blah 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 blah? Who wants mayonnaise? And I'm like, I'll take mayonnaise because I'm white, and she gives me the sandwich. I take a bite. I'm like, oh, I think it's bad. I think it's bad. I think it's bad. And they start laughing hysterically because it was made with Miracle Whip, which I'd never had before. I thought it was bad. I don't know what I'm gonna do.
What's Miracle Whip made of? Eggs?
Eggs, and then there's some sugar. Plenty of sugar in there.
How is that different than mayonnaise? From
It's sweeter. It's got the tangy zip.
Okay,
it has
it's
the tangy
the tangy
zip.
bit.
Mom says her lemon body. Yeah, that is true. My mom does not deserve her 30 fucking surgeries that she's had over the course of her life. My dog's breath in my face at night. I don't deserve other people's opinions. I don't think any of us fucking do, Christina. Crunchy sun butter. Being called adult. Pantyhose from Amazon. That's good. My free subscription to Truth Social. Having to deal with this timeline. None of us have deserve this shit. Chapped lips. My extra 30 pounds. A good housekeeping award. My low pay rate. My mid-50s bod. Daylight savings time. Let's see. This president. The Pet Shop Boys. Oh, God. Caviar pie. Let's see. Having to plan and make dinner every single fucking day of my life. Ask Scott. He'll tell you all about it. Let's see, the spiders that appear in winter. This speeding ticket, a Columbia Records subscription. I think on this one,
It's just a penny.
and this is me, right? Mm-hmm. This one absolutely has to go to Eric for your attitude. Because your fucking attitude. Yeah. All right.
Mine or his?
Any of us in our goddamn attitude, I think is what he means to say. Listen, this next item here comes to us from, I think this is from some random news source. Anyway, this person is reporting on the cause of a New Jersey man's death in 2024. He ate a hamburger. It is the cause of death has been revealed. The malady is known as alpha-gal syndrome, and Elizabeth Vargas has more details on this rare condition. Now, this
alpha-gal is the condition that you get if a tick bites you and you get Lyme disease.
And by the way, sorry,
then,
Mom, was a trigger warning from my mom
sorry.
there. Yeah.
So then you develop a deadly allergy to meat that you don't know
You don't
about
even fucking know
until
you have
you
it.
eat meat.
Now,
Okay.
Now, alpha-gal honestly sounds like something that you would that maybe you'd call one of Trump's ladies, the alpha-gal.
Right, or some terrible superhero. It's alpha-gal.
Hey,
She's
wait
gonna
a
kill
look up
me
in the
with
sky.
meat.
Look up in the sky, won't you?
Jesus Christ.
And so I'm thinking that there has to be a better name for a deadly meat allergy. What is it than alpha-gal? Better names for a deadly meat allergy.
Did you want to just maybe call it deadly meat allergy
Maybe
caused
you
by
just
a
cut
tick?
to the
I don't
fucking
know.
chase.
It just seems like alpha-gal. You're beating around the bush there.
You're being too cute by half.
Yeah, maybe are you being too cutesy? Do you need to rebrand? I don't know that the message is getting out there, Alpha Gal Society.
I don't think they're going for it.
The Alpha Gal concern.
The alpha-gal concern. Holy Jesus. Yeah.
Mara says there's a really good radio lab about Alpha Gal. I'm sure there is.
sure
But
there
is that helping the dude on the street in New Jersey? It doesn't seem to be helping him not eat a hamburger.
Oh my fucking God. So yes, Kathy just watched a story about that today. Apparently the news is going around about alpha-gal syndrome. Alpo-gal.
Alpo-gal.
Alpo-gal, says Christina. Meat is murder, says Scott.
Call it Bonnie syndrome.
Bonnie syndrome.
It's not just meat, it's expired meat.
I'm going to let you read Angela's answer for yourself because that in and of itself is a trigger warning. Anti-bonerous, says Ray. Bonnie gives me hives. Cowphylactic shock, ladies and gentlemen.
Right. That's right.
Nicely done, Kathy. Killer cow. Bonnie's botulism. Poison pet meat. Bonnie's beef.
Just call it Bonnie's beef.
It is short for alpha-galactosidase. Now listen,
okay.
I have to tell all of you this. Both Mara and Tim aced OChem.
They are geniuses.
They were
basically.
pre-med. They went to fucking Johns Hopkins. They're fucking geniuses. Watch your step
Both
with
of
those
them.
two. Is what I'm telling you right now.
Yeah.
Let's see, Morrissey. We're going to call it Morrissey disease. Go vegan or die. Endless farts. Dear Laura, who had the funniest response to better names for a deadly meat allergy?
Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez.
She's looking for the person who had the funniest answer. Who had the funniest answer. She's looking for the answer to see who had the
I'm going to give the answer to Ray for his two fine answers. Bonnie gives me hives.
Ray Paul,
anti-bonerous.
you the man. He's maple flavored, our maple. Let's see. Macdeath. Here. Carne Chameleon.
Oh, that's a good
Give
one.
Alethea an extra point. That's
you
absolutely
get a
fabulous.
point
Carne
too, yeah.
Chameleon is really nicely done.
Carne Chameleon.
Alethea, very, very nicely done. Listen, by the way, I forgot to mention that I had one other little retraction from last week. Now, we had a field day with this clue, but I watched the replay of the show, as I want to do from time to time.
I can't believe you watched the replay. I can't watch it. I'm like,
And
oh no,
this-
I'm in the moment. No, and now I'm mortified by myself.
I'm just going to make sure that this actually pops up. So this was the actual clue. Is it bad if I poo it myself? I made popcorn. Is it bad if I poo it myself? None of the microwave stuff. Apparently, none of you could see that, and yet it was the funniest. The funniest moments of the show came from this this very prompt. So, in retrospect, isn't it funnier? Isn't it so much funnier?
Well, everyone was saying poo corn, and I
Yeah.
wonder if that's because we just read it. Is popcorn bad if I poo it myself?
And yes, the answer is yes. If you poo popcorn yourself, yes.
Okay, Kathy, does that mean that parking lot near the Hallmark store is now ruined because there's a Trader Joe's in that complex? Like, pretty much, right?
Yeah, probably so.
There's a there's a Ross over there, I think, and a Michael's, and there's a complex near, like a strip mall near Kathy's house that has a Hallmark store in it. And I always laugh because I'm like, is that the 1970s?
I was going to say, do
Who
those
has a
still
Hallmark
exist?
store?
I had no idea.
Like, I always
Those
am
are
like,
still
oh my
even an
God,
item.
I drove by the past.
Exactly. I drove by in 1980 called. They want their Hallmark store back. So
No, it's right around the corner from Kathy's house.
It's crazy.
It's
I know.
1974.
It
There's
exists.
a Hallmark store with the fucking ornament in it.
fucking exists. It's right next to Beverly's Fabrics. And a hot dog on a stick. Now let's file this one under maybe a little bit too much information. So this person here says they have on offer, this is one of the Buy Nothing groups in our lovely community here, a huge pack of paper towels. Got them when we ran out of bath towels at a lube wrestling fundraiser.
Now, you know what? Let me point something out right
Sure,
now.
please.
You could have just said,
He's
I
got a bunch
have
of
paper towels
He's
to
got a bunch
give
of paper
away.
towels. That's all you really need
You
to say.
didn't need to
Didn't need the
say
extra
it's
information.
from a lube wrestling fundraiser.
It certainly begs questions.
So don't come crying to me when some of the comments are like, "Hey, what's going on with your lube
what
wrestling
exactly is going
fundraiser?"
on here?
Can you tell us more about this fundraiser?
Also, in keeping with the theme here, and I keep forgetting it's okay. In keeping with the theme here of too much information, they say also we're not a paper towel household. They're not.
Who gives it? Just give away their paper towels or don't, or take them back to Costco.
Yeah.
You are giving too much information, and then you know, as well as I know, that this person's gonna get all butthurt in the comments. Like, what do you mean lube wrestling?
Tell
us more about this.
Listen, you offered this bit of information. It is up to you. It is incumbent, if I dare say, upon you to tell us why what lube wrestling is and why it needs a fundraiser.
And
Why does it need a fundraiser?
And
That's the
I
other
was
question.
one of the people in the comments like, I don't need the paper towels, but please
But
tell me
please,
more about
more,
this lube
more,
wrestling.
please.
Come on. Am I supposed to let that just go by with no commentary?
know.
Why'd you put that out there if you didn't want anyone to comment on it?
I know. I'll just ask you all. Why do you have too many rolls of paper towels in your home? Do you have a fundraiser?
Years
you have
ago.
a fundraiser? What are you
Years ago-
cleaning up? What are you cleaning up in your home?
Years ago, we tried to stop using paper towels, which we did for the most part. But you know, it doesn't save the environment because what you end up
Here's
doing
why.
is you want to use rags.
Stacks of towels.
Kathy wants to know
What kind of
lube?
lube? Sure. The inquiring minds and all that. We have literally 3 giant stacks of rags that we use in the kitchen. They're
They
towels.
get
that pull
used
them.
every
They get used
day.
every fucking day instead of paper towels. And then we wonder, why do we do more laundry than a family of 5?
Right.
There's no reason for it other than the fact that we don't use paper towels.
It's so wasteful.
They're going to get you coming and going, kids. This is life in the modern world, I do suppose. Let's see.
And so I made a mess making
And
blood brownies.
Ange made a mess making blood brownies,
I mean,
of course.
it happens.
Christina was getting ready for
Where'd you get that
Spider-Mageddon. Costco was running a sale, sure.
That's right.
And honestly, you got to get ready for the next pandemic, which apparently bird flu, that's coming. So you're going to want to buy all the paper towels.
Fine.
Come on, come clean, says Scott. Let's see. Compostable paper towels are literally good for the environment, says
Okay.
Tim. All right. Well, Tim, I think you're ready for a TED Talk, my brother. Get on the red dot. Get on the red circle and tell us all about it.
I feel like if I let myself back on the paper towels, then I'm constantly wiping down everything with paper towels. Like I use it too much.
We and by we I mean neat freak kind of. You know, it's like
Yeah.
I'm cleaning.
You got me on that now.
I know I did.
There's only one place where I can like really leave messes anymore.
And that is
My
your
office.
car.
My office.
Oh yeah, and also your car.
My car is not messy. I don't eat food in my car. I don't leave anything in my car. It's just a mess because there's a lot of like random shit in there.
Okay, all right. And
It's not messy. It's a mess.
okay, all right. So the quantitative difference is what between messy and a mess?
Messy would mean like open food
Qualitative
containers
difference, rather,
or
qualitative.
stuff that would smell or whatever. Mine's a mess because there's stuff strewn about.
I see. Okay, well, thank you for explaining that. Listen, you learn things here on the show, don't you? We learn. We try to be
That's
a
just
teaching.
my definition.
We're a teaching program here, as well as your weekly source of all kinds of useless shit. Let's see. There was Fuzz said he's getting ready for his MTG Real doll, but he couldn't. There was no mess to clean up. Okay. Let's see. Kathy has one roll of paper towels under the sink that she uses for gross cleanups, but she has reusable paper towels. She tosses them in with the towels once a week. Oh, so we're talking about reusable paper towels that we just recycle. Okay. Because Eric is at a po' boy in Chattanooga. Okay.
Okay.
Naked Twister night at the old folks' home. Mom says she'll take all of your paper towels if you need them. After home showgirls kit. I panicked when the election results were coming in. I think we all did. There was a stain under all of our seats that
Okay,
night.
Alethea makes a good point, which is this is our house too. Rags are not made for shit.
No,
Right?
no,
like
no,
you
no,
can't
no.
use
No.
yeah.
The dog is occasionally, very occasionally, had an accident on the floor. I'm not going to use one of our reusable towels
or
because we
like-
use those to clean up food surfaces
right,
as well.
or barf or something.
Yeah.
The dog has a
Trigger warning.
Yeah.
Let's see. Colon prep, says Eric. Christina's after the central roll so she can give it to cats for Christmas. Did they like those? That wasn't work.
That's funny.
Eating too much poo corn, says Ray. My car is just dusty, says Kathy. Taco Bell had a special and it was during COVID when there was no TP. Needed to dispose of all that leftover caviar, says Tim. Nicely done, brother.
That is right.
Let's see. Alethea says their almost 3-year-old Oreo started shitting out in their home because she's mad when Abby sleeps with me instead of her. Dogs, it's a statement
Right.
poop.
Rags are not made for shit. That's a good point. Yeah.
And dogs will let you know through their excrement.
We have a roll of paper towels in our
certainly do.
house for gross
for
things.
very much that occasion.
But we just try not to use them because we were like all geeked out about the environment. But now
we
we're
are.
like, we're doing too much laundry with the whatever. Who cares?
It doesn't fucking matter. Weekly New York Times recipe. I needed the paper towels to give them to guests when I served the caviar pie. I used antibacterial wipes to clean up cat. Okay, yeah.
Oh, that's a good point.
That is a good point. Let's see. Who was the first person to say that they were using it for the cleanup after the caviar recipe? Was that our dear friend Eric? I think that was. Or actually, no. Let's give it to Rapel for eating too much poo corn. I can have one more callback on the old poo
Carrie
corn.
says, I'm not going to say it again. A callback from last week.
That's very good.
That was
yes.
good. That was good.
Hats off. And soon I won't be wearing one because hair.
Oh, Ange says Bounty for gross butt things. That place is gross butts.
Gross butts.
Is a good callback.
We have absolutely taken on
That's
gross
right.
butts as our very own. Embraced it, if you will. So this final item, and we're on to round number 10, comes to us from some vegetable concern. Why, here is a package of organic asparagus, and we think that this has one of the finest slogans perhaps that we have ever seen. Don't panic, it's organic. Now the very high water mark for slogans is one that we used to see in California on those overhead signs where you would drive by. It's one of those traffic signs that would have words on it. And it was click it or ticket. In other words,
Click it or ticket
buckle
is the
up your
gold
seat.
standard.
That is the gold standard.
Yeah.
But this one I think is a very, very fine silver medal. Don't panic, it's organic. But the thing that I think is very is perhaps missed here in the brilliance of that slogan there is that asparagus is high as balls. Look at him. That is a high, fucking piece of asparagus
Did he
right
get
there.
that look from eating asparagus? I don't think he did.
I don't think he did.
No.
What do we suppose that that vegetables do when they get high? What the things that vegetables do? What are things that vegetables do when they get high, like this sprig of? Well, for one thing, that guy, in addition to being high as balls, he's going to make your pee-pee fragrant. My doctor says I wasn't getting enough fragrance in my urine, so of course I had some asparagus this evening. Haven't peed yet, but it's coming.
Kathy says, "Buckle up or fuck it up."
That's good.
You know what's
that's
funny
pretty good.
about this round is
That's
we
pretty
were
good.
like, "Oh no, don't make people write slogans. They won't be able to do it."
No,
And then,
no,
you know,
no,
like,
no.
whatever.
No, we-
not that they won't.
initially-
But just that it's not a fun round if you're like, I don't want to.
No,
do that.
fucking don't make me
I don't wanna
work.
do that.
Don't make me work. This is the weekend. This is Saturday. We don't want to have to do that. Let's see. So you'll have to compare your hair with that asparagus. Indeed.
That's
He
right.
had some really cool hair. Mr. Hair Asparagus, says Mara.
So wait, how far are you going into the hair reveal next week? Are you just gonna have a hat on? Like I don't want
I
y'all
have
to
to,
see that.
because here's how this goes. And then once again, trigger warning, but it doesn't, it basically looks like a road rash all over your fucking scalp. For
I think it's bruised too, right?
It is. So basically for about the first week.
It's like 10
not
hours
ready.
long, the transplant.
Not ready for prime time. And here's what happens. So basically, they take bloop 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 bloop. And I'm not
You're
getting the
not
big.
getting the
I'm
one
not
where
getting
they
the slice
slice
out of the
it. Yeah.
back of my head. I'm not going to look like a backward smile when I turn out like Charlie Brown when they're turning him into a jack-o'-lantern in the back of his head. I'm not getting that. It's going to be one by one by one by one by one. It's like 3,000 of these things to start my opening offer, and then what happens is it grows for a couple weeks, and then it goes into shock. And it all falls out, and then you're bald again. I'm like, fuck, I just got that hair. But then it grows back very, very gently and kind of very thin, and then it comes back in, and then ideally, I'll be fucking Elvis up in here. Baby.
I have a question.
Yes, ma'am.
Why can't they take your beard hair and transplant it into? Because your beard grows like.
yeah, except
really,
that I really like this beard and all, but what if I ever want to shave it? I don't want to have a bunch of fucking pock marks where my beard used to be.
True.
Right. Yeah.
But you would never shave it.
The one thing that I actually wouldn't be averse to is having to take some of my fucking back hair. Jesus H. Christ. Take some of that and put it up top. I'd be happy with that. Oh my God. Excuse me.
See, was that saying the quiet part out loud?
I think it was. I
Yeah.
think it was.
Was that too far?
Let's see. Your I think it might have been. Your vegetables are eating when they get really high. They eat the beef blood brownies. You know what else they do is they raid your refrigerator in the middle of the night. They eat like a fucking cake. Let's see. That
like,
was a
"Hey,
joke.
man.
That was a joke for four
Hey, man."
people. That was a joke for exactly 4 people. Cannibalism. Broccoli just lies, says Eric.
Oh, do you mean he's leaving the pie rubble on the yeah at 3 o'clock in the morning, and then you get up and you're like,
What
who
happened
the fuck
here?
Ate that?
Oh my
And
goodness.
whoever that is like, oh yeah, I think I did that.
I think I might have done that.
Yeah.
They have sex with people, says Christina. They get soft and can't perform, says
That's funny.
listen to The Dark Side of the Moon, of course, as we all do. That, by the way, I have listened to high. That is an insanely paranoid album. I think we can all agree. Smoke
Wish
Cloves.
You Were Here is the most paranoid song in the world.
It certainly is. Smoke clove cigarettes while listening to Carne Chameleon on vinyl. Once again, Alethea, fabulous answer.
It says that was a lemon pie.
That was a lemon pie. Yeah,
Okay,
it wasn't
you
cake.
outed yourself.
He's
Okay.
exactly right. Think of ways to be used in New York Times recipes. They put their weed in it, says Scott. Romaine get E. coli. Sow the rose. Let's see. They self-seed. They get a tribal tattoo. Iceberg lettuce makes out with the bacon and blue cheese. Oh, we had a wedge salad
had
tonight.
that.
It's delicious.
Yeah,
they
it was good.
cross-pollinate, says Mara. Let's see. They're really slow to cook. Eats meat and dies. They let off steam. They simmer until they're sleepy. Ends up being removed at the ER. Sure.
That's right.
Yeah, Tim, a buddy of ours, actually, Rob Norris, is an emergency room doctor. And at our last reunion, he regaled us with tales of things that people have inserted in themselves, things that he himself has seen and wished that he hadn't. This is
Do you
this is
think
round
this
10.
season he's going to tell you about Walmart tree toppers that were in people's butts?
Oh, is that a thing? I had
Well,
no idea.
I think a few shows ago we were talking about how this one ER nurse. Oh no, we were talking about that with a friend. There's a TikTok where an ER nurse
Yeah.
is in Walmart and she's like, "Listen, y'all, these are for external use."
External use only,
and
people.
they all look like butt plugs. Like I should find that TikTok.
Sure they do.
Yeah.
Let's see. They binge watch Veggie Tales. Oh, dear Laura, this is you. Things vegetables do when they get high. Who had the funniest response?
Wow.
Had the funniest answer to the answer. Things that your vegetables do.
Laura says they cross-pollinate, and that is the right answer.
That is exactly right.
Cross-pollinate.
Okay, so now it is time for Laura to tally up. So what are we singing about here tonight? Let's
Well,
tell
I
ourselves
don't
a,
know. Let's take a.
Well,
let's
we've
take a
had
request.
so many delightful things to talk about here this evening. Let's go back through and oh, I know what I'm gonna. Yeah, let's do this here. Okay, so well, I wanted to buy something for a friend, and he was waiting. He was waiting by his doorstep. But when it arrived, he was confused because it turned out to be legs pantyhose. We were thinking that we were gonna send it off through the mail like a rocket. We thought it'd be hilarious if we gave him a Polly Pocket. But then the delivery came and we danced our two-step, 'cause we got a picture of his doorstep. But it turns out that it was just something that, well, nobody knows. You can put it on your head and you can make a pantyhose. Yeah. That was the tale of the letter delivery, and that's the rest of this song. Hey, okay, good. So, dear Laura, do we have an outright winner this week?
No, Scott got an extra point in the last round for saying they go up in smoke.
Oh, go up in
which made me
smoke.
laugh.
Okay, very good. Yeah.
And that meant Eric, Ray, and Scott all got 2 points.
Okay, so
and
then
now they're having a three-way.
we know
Sorry.
exactly what to do here. As kids, this is, of course, as we generally have happen here on the Fine broadcast, we do not have an outright winner. So that means really it's anybody's game. Anybody who has played, if you win the final round, you win the whole fucking schmear. Recently we were talking about, for the purpose of this clue, Thanksgiving right around the corner. You know it is because I actually missed a Thanksgiving for Halloween a couple of shows
Also,
back.
Thanksgiving is Kathy's birthday.
Kathy's birthday is on Thanksgiving, which I imagine it happens every 7 years, something like that. Anyway, we have known for quite some time that people who don't go to see family, the branding on this is that people will call it Friendsgiving. Now, I find this to be cloying for this very reason. First and foremost, who's to say who your family is? Second of all, if Thanksgiving is synonymous with spending time with family, well, sign me up for Friendsgiving, because with the exception of my mom and pretty much my mom, there's not a lot of family really. A couple other people that I can think of who I'd actually like to spend Thanksgiving with.
Don't I count as your family?
Well, of course you count as my family, but there are a few other people on the peripheral, like Lori and Diane and a few other people who are great. And the rest of y'all can get fucked. How about that? Don't want to spend Thanksgiving with you at all. Yeah, that's true. And we don't.
In case his actual family is watching this.
Hi. You know how I feel. No, there's no question about that. Anyway, so Thanksgiving has often been rebranded into Friendsgiving. Let's rebrand a holiday here together. For our bonus round, rebrand a holiday. What is a way in which a holiday can either be rebranded or improved? Is there a way?
Oh my God, there's Ashley Styles.
Ashley
She says,
Styles,
oh my
correct.
God, is this live?
How? Yes, it is, darling.
This is live.
How are you?
Hi.
Our pretty friend Ashley.
How are you?
How are you? Very, very nice to see you.
Come over anytime.
I was going to say, please come on over.
Yeah.
Ashley actually designed, for those of you who have been to parties at our place and have admired the layout of the kitchen. Ooh, hang on, let me get this.
Oh, actually,
Wait, no, not
your
that.
friend Alethea is in the chat.
Alethea and Ashley
Yep.
are here together. Anyway, Ashley was the one who designed our lovely, and of course Eric was the one who put it all together. Yeah. Rebrand a holiday. Let's see. I didn't have a. Let's see. I'm gonna do this.
You mean like Halloweenus or something?
Sure. Yeah, Halloweenus is good. Yeah. Rebrand a holiday.
That's not even a good brand.
This is the final round here, kids. So ultimately, whoever.
Actually, just say a funny answer and maybe you could win and get a pair of socks.
So this is how the game works, Ashley. We have been playing here for the last hour and 23 minutes.
5 years.
Or really 5 years.
We've been playing for 5 years.
Right. And basically, we play this game to the very last round, and then if nobody has a plurality of points, anybody can come along in the bonus round and just win the whole fucking thing. So really, and tell Ashley what we're playing for. Do we have any prizes?
I don't know, a pair of socks.
Pair of socks.
Floating
Pair of
around
socks.
here somewhere.
We have some adorable candy-themed socks. We have some fast food themed socks. You want them. You need them. You need them in your life.
I could go get them.
You could.
By
go
that
get them.
time, the game will be over.
Exactly.
Ray says Black History Month sponsored by Oreo.
There you go.
That's
I like that.
one.
That's very funny.
That's a good one.
Tim says Christmas, everyone fuck off, bah humbug. Sure.
There you go.
Tim says New Year's is hangover recovery.
New Year's is my least favorite.
Absolutely.
I don't like it.
New Year's and 4th of July, anytime people set up fireworks, the dog and I feel the same about this.
like
We don't care for those holidays at all.
That's the one way it's good that the dog is now deaf.
Yeah,
Because
yeah,
she's not bothered anymore, and it's
losing her
nice.
hearing, but that part's working. Let's see, birthdays are the day that you remind me how old I am. Earth Day brought to you by Bounty, it says Ray.
And lube wrestling.
Ground hope it's fall again, says Christina. Easter, find the zombie eggs. Columbus Day becomes American Genocidapalooza. Oh, yes.
Why not?
Sponsored by,
Sponsored by
Sponsored by Raytheon.
Dolly Madison.
And by
Brought to you by Dolly Madison.
And by McDonald's. You deserve a break today at McDonald's. The annual day of disappointment and dad causing an argument because he's deflecting, formerly known as Mother's Day.
That is correct.
That
Brought to
doesn't
you by
sound-
Dolly Madison.
The specificity of that tells us nothing at all,
That was
Kathy.
strangely specific.
Oh my fucking God. Okay, so kids, this is the time when you all vote. Who had the funniest response now? And the best part about this, of course, is this round is designed, is rather voted on by your peers. All of you get to decide who had the funniest response. Leap year, let's make it December 32nd. Why not? I like
Here's
that.
your mom in the chat going, K.
Okay, yeah, exactly. Okay, whatever you people. Okay, let's start voting. Everybody start voting on right now. Who you think had the funniest response
I
to
think you
rebrand
should.
the holiday?
I think you should play your song right now. Thumbs up means you're mad at me.
Thumbs up means you're mad at me. Yeah, rebrand a holiday. So absolutely, this is the part where I always do my sports guy voice.
Yeah.
I don't know where this came from, but I just started doing it. And basically,
excellent showing tonight.
Wrapping up tonight's program and some extraordinary gameplay by many of our veterans who suited up for the occasion. Showed exemplary fast decision making tonight that really came through in the clutch. And of course, we've had some newcomers who are showing extraordinary promise here on the program. What do we got?
Christina says, "Day
Yeah,
of the everyone
everyone's
is
a little Hispanic day. I love that.
No one's gonna do that.
And
No
here's
one's doing that.
And here's the part where you vote. And of course, this round is extra meaningful because sort of like the People's Choice Awards, these are your fellow
That's right.
competitors. Boo, 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 and
These
that
are
is
your Oscars.
time. Ba ba ba. Dear Lauro, do we have a winner?
I believe Ray has won.
Ray Bow!
I
Pow!
believe Ray has won. And it's funny because Ray had 2 points, and I almost said this is the part where Ray comes in and makes a joke and then sweeps the whole thing.
So
in fact, it happened.
Ray has done this in the past, where not unlike Babe Ruth, where in whatever baseball I understood that he played, he would go in and he would basically point at the wall that he was going to knock the ball over, and he'd just go pow, and then he'd light up a Lucky and chase it down with a bottle of river,
Real healthy.
and just kind of trot winded around the bases. Not a healthy fellow.
Sometimes Ray's just on fire, and he's like,
He's
"That's it.
unstoppable.
I'm gonna win."
He's
tonight."
going to win, and he knew he was going to win, and he did. Oh my goodness.
Hold on, I have a question.
Yes, darling.
Why do you have a spatula in your pen cup there?
This is, okay, so this is a flip the house spatula.
Oh, okay,
Oh, it was a
okay.
bit of swag from Indivisible. This is when we were trying to flip the house back in 2018.
Right.
Remember when that mattered? Remember when that fucking mattered? Remember when you could do that? When elections were fair? You remember?
This is a cool pen cup. You also have a back scratcher that looks like a zombie hand.
Well, also, check it out.
Oh, my God.
What?
It's a lot.
Oh,
It's a
damn.
lot.
See, See, listen, you can't see a lot of the things that are on the. Here, let's do this.
Wow. Okay, here we go. We're going remote.
We're going remote.
It's a mess in here.
This is what's. Yeah, I can't seem to. This cord isn't going to stretch far enough. I had an idea. This isn't going to exactly be like our science episode.
Science!
Which we should replay one of these days.
We should do that.
We should absolutely replay.
Yeah.
Kids, this has been delightful
We made
as always.
fires without shoes. It was amazing.
And says, ask Fuzz about his bear spatula. Okay, we will. Is that for flipping bears? I guess it is.
Wow.
Kids, this has been absolutely delightful as usual. And as we say, we really are here to provide a diversion to what has
And listen,
otherwise been a
if
very
you see a
shitty
news story
week.
during the week or something weird is being
Send it
given
our
away and
way.
you're buying nothing,
Send
please
it our way.
text it to me. I need to see all about that.
Send it our way. And she's the one, by the way, that
Yeah.
if you have any weird news stories at all or anything strange, say you're out in the world and you happen to see a sign in a bathroom about what was the
That says don't take the call in the stall.
don't take a call in the stall. I just saw that. Well,
That's
you
right.
send that to my wife and
You take a little photo and you send it to me because I'm the friend that will laugh at that.
Exactly. Kathy has great advice. She says, have a great week. Stay off the news sites. Yes. Kids, this has been delightful. I'm so glad that all of you took the time tonight. Tim and Mara, I love you guys. This is so. I love you all. I love you. Don't.
Actually, it's over.
Oh,
Yep.
it's over. Yeah. And listen, don't make me play favorites. I love you all equally.
Listen, it's 9:30. We've been going for 90 minutes.
Sweating. I'm fucking sweating. We're gonna try and cut the show a little bit short by doing 10 questions instead of 15.
We tried that. We tried. But
Oh my goodness.
Thank you for coming. Thank you for taking time out of scrolling the news to be here with us today.
David says, thank you very much. It says very much for a great show. Thank you for a great show. Oh, kids, we love you guys. We'll see you guys next time on The Big Show. Bye.